I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for Cleveland, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley outside. Lets it go with a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Cleveland. Pass to Hartenstein. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Garland. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task. Guys?
Thanks, David. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Mobley. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with it. Williams picks him up. A 3 from Strus. Bangs home the trifecta.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. The 3 ball. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mobley outside. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Strus. For 3, Mitchell. Allen passes to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. 3-pointer. And that's good. Donovan to Mitchell for 3.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. For the Cavaliers, Hunter comes in for Max Strus. And it's Okoro in for Ty Jerome. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Allen picks him up defensively.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mobley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2, and Mitchell with a clear pass to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
A lot of scouts were thirsting over the defense that Okoro brought to the game. He can play on the ball, and he's a good help side defender as well.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. And finally they hit one.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Okoro. No scoring in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Mitchell. Mobley's got 9 points.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Now here's Williams, driving the lane. Jared Allen grabs the miss. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people wanting to get in his way.
Mobley left side. Mitchell outside. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
A different look now for Cleveland. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Jared Allen. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Green, following the score by Oklahoma City. For 3, Hunter. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Green with the rebound.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Jerome. Count it! He got it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Cavaliers lead by 10. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Evan Mobley. And it's Green. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. He can make that pass in his sleep.
Green passes to Okoro. Here's Jerome from deep. Wiggins with the rebound. Over in the corner, Caruso. Shoots from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in.
Evan Mobley, shooting 1.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Thunder trailing by 11. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. And Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Garland, he's checked in for Javonte Green. Hartenstein's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
Here's Hunter. Lays it up off the glass. Hunter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Hunter, no good. Thunder trailing by 9. To the inside. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the 3. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. The 3 from Garland. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Mobley. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up the floor. Here's Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Garland, that's for 2. Dort grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. It's stolen by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From past the arc. That shot off.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Count that one for Mobley.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Thompson has checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Dort. Here's Wallace. Buries it from three-point range. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
And I like how unselfish Dort was on that play, freely giving it away rather than trying to chase down something for himself.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Wallace down low, guarded by Garland. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City moving it around. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
Assisted by Wallace.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And stolen by Williams. Dort finds Wallace. That one, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. For 3, Hunter. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look now for Cleveland. Coro comes in for Max Strus. And Evan Mobley subbed in for Garland. And it's tied up with that one. .32 seconds left here in the second.
Cleveland foul. Evan Mobley his first. Second team foul.
The Thunder have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Wallace. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That one misses.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Hunter dishes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. .20 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And those long strides allow Holmgren to get to the rim with only 1 or 2 dribbles.
Holmgren against Mobley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mobley's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Oh,
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
The Cavaliers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. For 3, Mitchell nailed from three-point land. Mitchell's got 11 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Cleveland leading by 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Mobley's got assist number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Garland. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That one falls. And it's 8 points for Lou Dort.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's Williams on the mark with the 15-footer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Allen finds Mobley. Shoots over Holmgren. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
I always wonder about those bigger guys, how much easier a read is like that, and Allen finds the open guy set up to shoot it.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Cavaliers leading. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Okoro's checked in for Max Strus.
Now into the lineup for your Cavaliers. Number 35, Isaac Okoro.
Holmgren in the corner. 14 feet away, and it falls over the rim and in. And that's 10 points for Chet Holmgren.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Here's Mobley. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. For the three, and Okoro with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 3 assists tonight. Over in the corner, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And great, I think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen.
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Dort wide open. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Dort's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hartenstein with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. Mobley with the block. Here's Allen. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. For the Cavaliers, Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Javonte Green comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that tune.
Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Dort. On the wing, Wiggins. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Caruso, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. To the middle. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Pass to Mobley. Back to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Here's the 3. And Hunter is good for 3. Hunter's got 10 points in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Cleveland, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Wade out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Strus for three. It's good from long range. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Nobody near Williams. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Under trailing by 17. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Garland. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Garland is checked in for Cleveland. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And it's Williams in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points. Strus with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Strus kicks to Mitchell. There's the triple. And another three for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's an 18-point game.
Second team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here's Strus. Here's Mobley. And another three for Cleveland.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Under trailing by 21. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Did you just see
wow.
what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Mobley misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
And here's Strus for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Mobley misses. Under trailing by 20. Here's Williams. Outside, Dort. Off target with his three.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Evan Mobley.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Okiki's checked in for Allen. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso comes in for Jalen Williams. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hunter kicks to Strus. Cleveland moving it around. The three. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
To the paint. And Wiggins throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. The quick look, no good that time. Caruso against Strus. Caruso kicks to Wiggins. A three-pointer off the mark. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Drills the three-pointer.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Puts up a three. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein passes to Caruso. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.